Now, WMBD Sports Extra with Kurt Pegler and Matt McClain.
Week 4 of the prep football season, the final week of playing the Heart of Illinois Conference, and the Big 12 tournament kicks off. Welcome to Sports Extra. I'm Kurt Pegler.
And I'm Matt McClain. It feels like a regular Friday night in the football season with a stacked schedule. We begin with the first round of that Big 12 conference tournament.
The top seed is Peoria High, which plays host to Bloomington on a beautiful night at Peoria Stadium. The Lions out to a 14-zip lead in this quarterfinal matchup when Isaiah Fisher goes in from a yard out. 14-0, but Bloomington would answer with 14 points in the second quarter. Ben Wellman ran one in, and then he finds a wide-open Trey Jenkins for another touchdown. It's a 14-14 ball game. Jenkins blows a kiss to the Peoria High Lion crowd. However, final minute of that half, Eddie Clark, big hole, he steps on the gas. Peoria High controls the rest of the game and wins it 50-35. Notre Dame hosts Quincy Notre Dame in the quarterfinal round. Irish trailed 19-7 at half, so what do? They come out in the second half with a perfectly executed onside kick. Ball squirts out. Mark Anianyu recovers the fumble. The Irish in business. They march downfield, and John Finch muscles this in from 2 yards out. Now it's a 19-14 game, and the Irish defense pitch a shutout in the second half. William Ludoff with the sack, but the Irish don't score again. They fall 19-14 to QND.
Normal Community on the road at Danville in the quarterfinals of the Big 12 tournament. The Iron get on the board first. Near the goal line, it's Benjamin Larson with the carry. He's going to score it for Normal Community. The Iron defense with a big play later in the second quarter. On the jump ball, it's going to be an interception here by Normal Community, and that leads to a touchdown right before halftime. Chase Mackey rolls out and finds Kyle Theory for 6. Normal advances to the semifinals 31-14. Normal West game that was scheduled at Centennial was supposed to be played tomorrow, has been canceled.
Now, the Mid-Illini, Metamora and East Peoria, both with a week off due to COVID-19 quarantines. Undefeated conference leader Washington at home tonight to take on the Pekin Dragons. First quarter, big play special teams. The Panthers get pressure from the edge on both sides and block a punt. They'll recover it in the red zone. Really nice position for the Panthers. And 2 plays later, Cade Bescheid punches this one in, and Washington is on the board first. Later in that first quarter, the Panthers quarterback Nick Williams tosses to the end zone. Isaac Mapson's on the receiving end. Well done. The Panthers are now 4-0 after a 21-6 win over the Dragons.
The Canton Little Giants host Limestone in a back-and-forth affair. This was a really fun game. Canton jumps out to the lead. Nick Oldfield drops back, finds Turner Plummer on the sideline, down to the 1-yard line. And the Little Giants running back Callie Stein will punch it in a couple plays later from the goal line. Canton up 8-0. Limestone responds with a home run play here in the second quarter. Davian Nunez up the middle, 55 yards to the house. Limestone had a fourth quarter lead, but Canton comes from behind, went a good one, 28-22.
First ever meeting between area neighbors. Dunlap hosting Roland Brown and Richwoods. First ever meeting. The Knights didn't have many offensive highlights, but Cam Culberson with a tackle for loss here for a defensive star. But this night belongs to Dunlap and to receiver Gabe Calhoun. His first touchdown was a rushing score. Then here Braden Dietz finds him in the end zone for a pass-catching touchdown. And then to make things complete, Richwoods is punting to Calhoun, who takes the kick at his own 43, and he is gone for a special teams score. It's all Eagles. They beat the Knights 48-0. After its game at Metamora was canceled, the Morton Potters quickly scheduled Jacksonville and lost that game in overtime tonight, 40-34 at Jacksonville.
Now to small school football in the final week of the Heart of Illinois Conference play. Teams playing just 4 games this season. Fieldcrest up for a share of the HOY title if they beat El Paso Grid. The Knights up 21-0 in the second quarter. Corey Land to Henry Lorton, who's going to spin, tiptoe the sideline for the impressive touchdown. Fieldcrest defense was just suffocating. Jacob Loyal, the tackle, he forces the fumble and falls on it. That sets up another Fieldcrest touchdown, handed off to Austin Jefford. He's going to follow his blockers here into the end zone. Fieldcrest wins it 45-14. They are unbeaten HOI Conference champs.
Now Trivalley looks for a share of that conference title with a big game at home against Eureka. Second half action, Trivalley playing from behind. Andrew Petrilli with a hookup with Noah Streens. Touchdown for the Vikings, but Eureka just dominated the tempo. Matthew Martin fakes a pitch and keeps it himself. He gets into the end zone for a Hornets TD. Big play late from Martin. He breaks off a 67-yard touchdown run and celebrates with the Eureka student section. The Hornets knock off Trivalley, hand them their only loss. It's a 45-14 final.
Illini Prairie Conference matchup in Fairbury. Prairie Central hosting IVC, and the Hawks dominate on the ground. First score of the game, it's Connor Kastner with the carry. He's going to find the end zone. Later, it's Prairie Central quarterback Caden King keeping himself. Impressive run into the end zone. And Kaser's going to get a second touchdown later. He's going to break some tackles, run it into the end zone for another score. Prairie Central rolls to a 47-13 victory.
Senior night for Central Catholic, taking on the Pontiac Indians, and the Indians strike first as Cody Davis getting the toss, and he's going to get to the edge and dive into the end zone. This is a Pontiac touchdown. He earned that one, used the whole yardage there, but it's All Saints after that. Jake Slaughter, the direct snap, he's going to get into the end zone. Central Catholic rolls 48-12 over the Pontiac Indians.
Farmington returns from a 2-week quarantine in a big way. The Farmers play host to West Prairie. They score early and often. Dryden Lewis with the carry from the 5-yard line. He's in. The Farmington defense was tremendous. They sacked the quarterback, forced the fumble, and Lewis is there to pick it up and into the end zone. And Lewis with a first quarter hat trick of touchdowns. This is a 40-yard scamper weaving through traffic for Dryden Lewis. Farmington rolls to a big victory. Elmwood Brimfield in action at home against Macomb in late second quarter action. Games tied at 6. EB strikes on the ground. Craig Ramirez gets the toss. A terrific cut. Big hole on the weak side. Ramirez is into the end zone for 6. Trojans go for 2, and they're going to convert. Fullback give to Hunter Dameron. He's in for 2. Elmwood Brimfield leads at the break, but they fall short in the second half, 28-22 Macomb.
To Hancock Stadium for a matchup between U-High and Springfield Lanphier. U-High linebacker Bronson Moeller with the pressure and the sack. Well done by that U-High defense. Pioneers with the ball now. Quarterback Colin Cunningham is going to pass to J.J. Johnson. He's going to go up and get it, and then he's going to fight for some extra yards. He just would not go down. We're going to show you some more defense. A pass break up here by Joshua Hoffman. I love the fact we're showing you some defensive highlights. 33-20, however, Lanphier beats U-High.
Other winners tonight include the Princeville Princes, who improved to 4-0 on the season, and Olympia is also a winner.